Hi everyone, this is Tom, and in 1968 I was 12 years old, and my mom told me I could finally get my newspaper route that I wanted to deliver the Washington Post in Washington, D.C. I got up at 5 a.m. every morning, went down the street, delivered 65 papers, came home with newsprint covering my arms, went straight back to bed at about 10 minutes to 6 or 6 o'clock. I got up at 7, sheets covered in black newsprint. My mom had to change them every day, and I went to school. Why was I doing this? I wanted to go to St. John's College High School in Washington, D.C., and the way to do it was to make some money to support my mom who couldn't afford it. And so I would make about $65 a month, and I would collect that money with these little tickets I had that I had to walk from house to house and give them these tickets, and they would hand me my $3.25, or sometimes they gave me $3.50 to give me a 25-cent tip. And so I did this for years. As I was 12, 13, 14 years old, I delivered newspapers every morning. Then on weekends, I had to cut grass Saturday mornings for local friends of our family. I did that for about $3 a lawn. I went to each lawn with my lawnmower, mowed it, and my mom would follow up and go and knock on the door and ask the person, "How's the lawn?" And they would say, "Oh, he should trim around the trees." I think my mom asked them to say these things. And so I would then go back around, trim around the trees, trim other areas. And so my mom would say, "How's it look now?" And they would say, "Fine." And they would give her the $3 or maybe a dollar tip. And I would put it in that soup can on my mom's dresser, and we stored all the money in there until she got to the bank. What did I do on weeknights? On weeknights, I took over my sister's babysitting gigs. She had about 2 or 3 of them at different points during those years. I started that when I was 14. So that would have been 1970. I started babysitting. Actually, I do know that it was 1970 because when I got my first gig, it was on Monday night. And that was the first night of Monday Night Football. And I was so excited to get to watch that. So 12 to 14 years old, I'm in Catholic elementary school working 3 jobs, saving up to go to St. John's College High School in Washington, D.C. And soon I was headed for St. John's, where I really started working. That will be part 2.